Kelly Hyman joins us yet again. Kelly, thanks for sticking around and hanging out with me for such a big part of your Monday morning. If this jury couldn't come together and decide on manslaughter, what's the chances that they can all unanimously agree on this lesser charge now?
It's possible they could come to an agreement on this other charge because it's a lesser charge. And what does that mean? The first charge was manslaughter. And so that involved the killing of someone, but that had to be reckless. In regards to this, criminal negligence, it is a lower standard. So that means that someone was negligent. That means in this situation, did Daniel Perry act like a reasonable person? Was it reasonable for him to have the chokehold for 6 minutes? That ultimately is what the jury is going to determine.
But a hung jury, is that still very much a possible outcome here?
Absolutely. It is definitely a possible outcome. There are three possible outcomes. Would be one, that all of them coming together because they all have to agree and find him guilty of the charge. They could all agree that he is not guilty of the charge, or some could agree that he should be guilty and some should agree that he's not, and that would be a hung jury. And at that point, the state can decide, the DA, if they want to bring the charges again and then try him for the crimes once again.
This is such a multifaceted case. It's extremely complex. What part of it, or what piece of evidence do you think has had jurors conflicted the most here, Kelly?
The justification. Was this self-defense or was this excessive force? Both sides make very strong arguments. The defense makes the argument that Daniel was there to protect the people and that he used reasonable force, justify the means. However, the prosecution say that no one needed to die that day and that Penny used excessive force, that he used it for too long of time period. And so that's going to be key for the jury.
Yeah. And Kelly, I know you don't have a crystal ball, but do you expect this to wrap today?
I do not. I expect it potentially to wrap tomorrow, because if the jury comes back and says to the judge, we can't agree, the judge will usually do an Allen charge that he did on the first count and say, we'll go back in, try and deliberate some more, and then come back. So I see if that's happening, potentially it goes till tomorrow.
Okay, we'll see when this finally wraps. Kelly Hyman, thank you again for your time this morning and also being our legal lens. Appreciate it.
Great to see you.